Bowls buddies, hello and welcome to this week's edition of AC, that's me, Talking Bowls. Thank you so much for joining me today, and hopefully today is going to be quite a positive episode, which is unusual for me. Yeah, it is unusual for me. First off, thanks for joining me, guys. It really does keep my spirits up and keep me going at this terrible time that we're all having. I hope you're finding a little bit of enjoyment, and I'm helping you get through the cold, dark nights and get us through to when we can actually get out and get playing bowls and get back to some level of normality. Guys, if you enjoy these videos, please hit that like button, and if you're not already a bowls buddy and a member of this community of ours, please hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free of charge, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for notifications of new content on the channel. And one little request: if you can share these videos with your friends, tell them about it, share it on your social media, that will be absolutely fantastic. The more the merrier. So, what am I going to talk about today? Well, three things really, and they're all quite positive. They're all really positive. First of all, I'll tell you about my weekend. We got back to normal at the Griffin on Sunday with a 16, a restart after the winter season had to be put on hold for a month or so, and we managed to get a 16 on Sunday, and we've got 16s and competitions going on now right through till Easter Sunday. Fingers crossed, that's unless there's another lockdown again. Oh, I hope there isn't. Anyway, the green is absolutely immaculate, and you're saying, Andy, it's no good telling us it's immaculate, show us. I didn't take my camera because I'm rubbish. I got up late and I just forgot. Alright, so the first winner of the 16 on Sunday was the secretary Terry Brook, who beat Jack Dyson in the final, beat him quite comfortably as well, which is very unusual. Jack beat Craig Dyson quite comfortably in one semi-final, and Terry Brook beat a young upcoming bowler called Andy Cairns in the other semi-final. Now, it was a bit of a shock really. Yes and no. It was a shock result because Andy Cairns, that young up-and-coming bowler, was winning 17-6 and 18-9 and only scored one more because, well, I think he saw the winning line. Either that or his opponent played extremely well for the last half of the game and didn't give him much of a chance. I'm going with the latter because I played pretty well between me and you, and quite happy with the performance, but can't be helped. So, if you've nothing on a Sunday and the odd Saturday, but definitely Sunday, from about 11 o'clock there's going to be bowling on at the Griffin. If you want to get out, have a watch. There is food on, hot refreshments, all good stuff, and might help you pass the time a little bit. If you want any more information about the Griffin, feel free to leave a comment or get in touch and I will point you in the right direction. Next bit of good news, especially if you're wanting to watch bowls, and that's the panel is back as of Thursday the 10th of December, and I'm going to go on their Facebook page and read the announcement and let you know who's playing. I was really excited actually, because I was a bit concerned that it hadn't come back yet, but I'm so glad that it has, because for me the panel's an institution that we need to keep going, and the more people go the better. I've got to try and find it yet. Here we go. Right, Red Lion, West Orton, Thursday the 10th of December. that's when the panel restarts. It's essential that social distancing is maintained at all times. The committee have decided that everyone entering the green area will be expected to wear a mask. The only exceptions will be the players whilst on the green. So absolutely fantastic. They're keeping everybody safe, making sure that the chances of getting the dreaded virus is minimised. These rules will be strictly enforced, and anyone who is not prepared to comply with them will be refused entry onto the premises. Take care everyone, stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you Thursday or Friday, with play starting at 12:30 PM as normal. And on Thursday we have Noel Burrows, the legend that is Noel Burrows, playing Paul Dudley, and Mark Foster taking on Kevin Shaw. Two reachers there in the second game. They'll be hoping that it's wet. Friday the 11th of December, John Crossley versus Callum Raitt, and Wayne Ditchfield versus David Higginbottom. So 4 absolutely tremendous matches there. If you've nothing else to do, and I'm sure a lot of us haven't, get yourself down there Thursday on Friday and have a watch of some fantastic bowling. Now then, little footnote: bowling for the week after is entirely dependent on spectator compliance with the social distancing and wearing of masks rules during bowling this Thursday and Friday. So if you're going to go down, please follow the rules, and then the bowls can continue, and that's all we want, I guess, isn't it? So the third and final bit of good news, and some of you will have been up on Sunday morning waiting like me with bated breath for the latest Waterloo 50-50 draw, hoping and praying for that £700 just in time for Christmas. Well, only one lucky person got that, and it wasn't me. In fact, I haven't even come close to winning anything yet, a bit like my bowling career. So well done to everyone that did win on Sunday. It's fantastic. They actually gave away 12 prizes. They paid out more than the 50% that they advertised originally, which is brilliant. They're up to 380 odd people now, which is a really good number. If it continues like that, just from the 50-50 draw alone, the Waterloo will get an income of £25,000 a year, which is enough really to keep the place going once we get it reopened. Now, the fantastic news was that they have done the maths, they've got all the plans, and they think that they are in a position to say yes, with enough money to go ahead and make the changes to the stadium that they need to do to go ahead and reopen the Waterloo next year. So Ricky Cochran on Sunday said, well, he laid out the plans really of what was going to happen. They've had structural engineers in, they've got the plans, they know what they're going to do, they've got a budget, they're going to knock the north stand down, which is the old wooden stand. Obviously there's asbestos there, which makes it a bit more difficult and a bit more complicated and more expensive, of course. So that's going to be knocked down, and they're not going to do anything with that area initially, probably just use it for car parking. The west stand, which is the big one with the white seats, those seats will be replaced with some newer, better seats. There'll also be a disabled access made with spaces for wheelchairs and people that are helping them, so it's going to be far more disabled friendly. The shop and office is going to be converted into a coffee bar, so obviously that's another income stream that the Waterloo will have, with the officers moving upstairs in that little block. The terracing, they're going to stress test all the metal stanchions to make sure that they are up to scratch and pass muster, and if not, they will be replaced as well. So all in all, really, really positive. Fantastic news that they're in a position to go ahead. Massive, massive rounds of applause for all those involved, and Ricky, Gary, Phil McVitie and everyone else that's been involved with that. You know, really well done. It's a labour of love, I know, but one that as a game I think we need, and without the Waterloo I really don't know where we'd be. We'd be even worse off, and I don't like to think where that is. From a personal note, I have already forwarded the £2,200 that I raised from my weight loss. Thank you again everyone who donated. It's gone to a wonderful cause, and I'm so glad that it's gone to the Waterloo and I've not had to come up with some other ideas about where to give that money, because I wouldn't have wanted it really. I wanted this to succeed, and it has. If we had needed more money, I did have another fundraising idea, which was a sponsored chest wax, where you'd have been able to pledge money, and if you pledged enough you could come along and rip the strips off yourself, but we don't need to do that, so that's fantastic. So hopefully all that work is going to start after Christmas in the new year. They reckon that all the winter work on the green will take place maybe March, April time. The green itself won't open until maybe July, but they are hoping to run the autumn Waterloo, the ladies Waterloo and the junior Waterloo next year, and they'll all sort of start August time, which would be fantastic news. To have a Waterloo winner in 2021 would be wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. The only negative thing I am going to say this episode, and that is, it's fantastic that we're in a position to say we've got the money to do what we need to do and get the Waterloo up and running again. But now is when you are needed more than ever, and when the place reopens, you go. You use the facilities, you spend money there, you attend finals days, because otherwise it's all been for nothing. The bowlers, you need to enter the competitions, and if you're not in the competitions, you're going to attend the final days, because what's the point otherwise? What's the point? What have we gone through if we don't actually use it? And one of the things that's, I keep going on about this this video I'm making about the Talbot. It's still writing it, to be honest. It's going to take a long time. People used to pack their jobs in and go and stay in Blackpool for a month when the Talbot was on. They'd pack their jobs in as miners and whatever, and go and live there and play bowls and earn money playing bowls and send it back home, and then they'd go home and try and get the job back. We're at a stage where people won't even give up one day of their holidays to go and attend the Waterloo Finals Day. I find that a little bit sad. I find it a lot sad, actually. Even when I started working in schools, you know, for me it was really important that I got to have that day off to go to the Waterloo Final Day. I think I've only missed maybe twice in the last however long. I know I missed last year, but that was for a different reason. Guys, the Waterloo needs you. One day of your holiday, that's all I'm saying. Most of you, if you've got a job, you're lucky enough to have flexible holidays, you're lucky enough to take holidays when you want, just please give up one day and go to the Waterloo Finals Day. Let's get it full again. That's all I'm asking. Not asking for anything else. Go to the Waterloo. £10 to get in, or whatever it was. I think it was £10. £10 for a full day's entertainment. You can have a great day out for 50 quid. I can't leave the house and not spend 50 quid. Never mind go and watch bowls, which I love and is my sport. So that's the only negative thing I'm saying now. we need you to use the Waterloo when it reopens. We need you to go and use the facilities and spend money and be part of the crowd and be part of the Crown Green family, I guess. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to do a shorter video today, and I'm also going to do a video on Friday covering the comments from the last few videos. It looks like you enjoyed the Bowler's World Blast from the past, and I'm going to keep doing those because I find them entertaining as well. It gives me an opportunity to read them all again and pick out a few stories that are of interest. Next Monday's is going to be from December 1980, and it's quite interesting. I've already had a read through it and I think I know which stories I'm going to talk about, so that's great. Friday will just be comments and maybe a bit more chit chat about bowls in general, but I hope you've enjoyed today. Like I say, really positive, some good news on so many levels, great news about the Waterloo. I'm so glad that we all pulled together and managed to get to a position where we can move forward with it. The game needs a strong Waterloo, I think, but you know, and I'm glad many of you agree with me. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I'm starting to tear up a little bit because it means so much. But there you go. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. And please share, and please comment, and please tell your friends, and please let's get as many people that love bowls watching these videos, and hopefully we can grow a little bit and become a really good, strong family. So I'll leave it there, guys. Have a wonderful day. See you Friday, and remember to stay safe and keep wearing the mask. See you soon. Bye for now.